Uh-oh. Turn around. Seems like the others noticed as well. What was that?
It sounds like someone fell down the stairs.
I agree. It sounded like they took a really bad spill, too. One of us should go out there and see if they're alright. I'll go. Are you sure? Yes. I think I might know who it was anyway. And all of you guys should, too. Alright.
Make sure they're okay.
Yeah. I will. Going. I quickly make my way to the stairs, leading to the second floor. I carefully make my way down the stairs. Just as I suspected, Monika is laying against the wall. The papers she was carrying have scattered all over the floor. She must have dropped them when she fell. This CG is much nicer than the previous one. Ow. It looks like she hit the wall pretty hard. Thankfully, she doesn't seem to be too badly harmed. Seem to be badly harmed. Okay, she doesn't seem to be badly harmed. For some reason, I read this with the B not there, and it's like too badly harmed, but I was mistaken. It's fine. It's fine. Monika, are you okay? Hallie, why aren't you in the club room? I heard you fall down the stairs, so I came to check on you. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. It's just, I bend down. Upon closer inspection, she seems to have broken her arm? Jesus! It doesn't help that she's putting pressure on it by leaning against it to keep herself upright. Although, admittedly, the pain caused by adjusting her position would probably be worse. Take it easy, I'll bring you to the nurse. You don't have to do that, Hallie. I can make it through myself. Let me just... Monika attempts to stand up, but her legs wobble. She quickly slumps back against the wall and falls to the floor again. Monika, you don't have to do this alone. Here, just let me help you up. I told you, I'm not going to take no for an answer again. You need help, and I'm going to help you. Understood? Monika debates whether she should reject my help or not. Okay. I help Monika to her feet. She grabs the railing for support as I bend down to pick up the papers. Once I've got them all, I hold her by the waist, acting as a crutch, while she slowly makes her way down the rest of the stairs. They really need to install an elevator in the school. I don't let go of her until we reach the infirmary. Nurse, what happened? She fell down the stairs while carrying some paperwork. She seems to have broken her arm during the fall. Let me take a look. I back away a bit so the nurse can inspect Monika's arm. Monika winces as the nurse holds her up. You must have fallen down pretty hard. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll just need to wear a cast for a while. Broken bone should heal with time. And make sure you don't bend your arm. I understand. Thank you. She should probably rest in here during the rest of the club activities for the day. What? But... Alright. Hallie. It's okay, Monika. I'll handle the rest of the club meeting for today. But... No buts. Just stay here and rest. Everything will be fine. Just trust me. Monika stays silent for a few seconds. Oh, okay. I turn to walk out the door. Hallie, wait. Monika looks at me desperately as if she's afraid of me leaving. What is it, Monika? I just wanted to say... Thank you. Eh? What for? For offering to take care of the club for me. You really didn't have to do that. Well, that's what friends are for. Yeah. Friends. She takes a few seconds to think before continuing. Hallie, thanks for being my friend. It really means a lot to me. Sure. I leave Monika to rest and head down to the first floor to hand in her paperwork. Okay, so, if her arm was actually broken, I don't think there's any way she could even lean on it like that. I don't know if you would like, adjust that to be something else. Because, maybe depending on how it was propped, that might be possible, but, like, if you've got your bone broken in half, you're not going to be able to lean on that limb, like, at all. I don't know. I feel like maybe a broken arm is a little extreme for that, but we'll see. Once I get the papers to the woman at the office, I came back upstairs. As I walk back to the club room, questions swirl around in my head. Why was Monika trying to refuse my help? Why was she so scared to see me leave? More than that, one thing in particular stood out to me. Is it just me, or did she look sad when I told her that we were friends? Why was that? Could she be... I chased that thought away as I approached the club room door. There's no way she thinks of it in that way. Even if she did, What would I possibly tell her? That I'm not interested? That would break her heart. Taking a deep breath, I open the door and enter the room. Girl, this is DDLC. Shippers, they don't care about your actual sexual orientation. They'll make it happen regardless. I'm back.
Ugh, finally! You were taking so long, I figured you fell down the stairs too!
So what happened? Well, the one who fell down the stairs was Monika. Music dies instantly. Oh no!
Is she okay? You didn't let her go to the infirmary by herself, did you?
What? No, of course not. I helped her get to the infirmary, then came right back. She's okay. She just broke her arm when she fell. Just broke her arm. The nurse is taking care of it right now. Just but a flesh wound. She probably won't be back for the rest of the club today, though.
Oh, okay. If you're sure she's alright, then I guess it's fine.
Don't go visit her or anything. I'm glad to hear she's doing well. I wasn't sure she could be after a fall that bad. She's not. She broke her arm. Oh my god. Whatever.
Yeah, because if she wasn't, then I'd have to beat her up.
She should be at a proper hospital right now.
And I wouldn't just beat someone up without a good reason, you know.
She'd deserve it if she just gave in over a little tumble like that.
Stop laughing at me! I wasn't laughing at you, Natsuki. I think it's really sweet that you care about Monika.
Yeah, well,
can we just drop it? Oh, okay.
Should we still share poems? I mean, Monika's not here.
Ellie, what are you saying? Of course we should still share poems. Monika wouldn't want us to head home early just because she's not here.
Yeah, Yuri's right.
Besides, I think my poem turned out pretty good today, if I do say so myself.
I have to agree as well, Hallie. Sorry. It's just... No, it's my fault entirely. I shouldn't have assumed we wouldn't be sharing just because Monika's not here. Okay then, everyone. Let's get our poems out to share.
Oh, and now you're taking Monika's catchphrase too.
Catchphrase? I guess she does say that a lot. Well, catchphrase or not, we should probably get our poems.
Yeah!
I think that went well. I should get my poem out now as well. Well. What's gonna happen when I click on this? Who should I show my poem to first? I look around the room for Monika, but I can't find her. Oh. That's right, I took Monika to the infirmary because she broke her arm when she fell down the stairs, and I somehow forgot that fact. Jeez, how could I forget about something that's literally just happened? I blame old age. Old age? Are you kidding me? No, look, I'm in my freaking 30s. I have a right to complain about forgetting things that exit my short-term memory before they should. But no, you're 18 at the oldest, young lady. You don't have any excuse. Maybe if you got 80, you have an excuse, but no. Oh well, I'll just go share my poem with the others. I hope Monika doesn't really miss the rest of the club time for the day. It's not the same without her around. Also, I have no idea how to run a club. That's funny though. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, of course. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Hallie. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see it into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Well, certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon! It happened that night. While I was slicing bread right out the snark, my attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. I clicked outside the window by accident. Oh god, I don't know if it changed at all. Ah! Okay, so I've mapped my controller to control my mouse, and that's why it always moves at the same speed everywhere it goes. I accidentally moved it too far outside the window there. Whoopsie daisy. I was a little more daring with this one. I can see that. It's more metaphorical than yesterday's poem. I'm assuming that it's about satisfying an urge, but I don't know what exactly that urge would be. I'm also assuming it was a totally vanilla poem anyway. Yes, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I guess that you wouldn't be able to figure out what it's supposed to mean if you took it at face value. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Hallie? Well, yeah, I do. Literally everything I do. I understand how you feel. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Oh, I like this one, Hallie. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Or what's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Yuri.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, so a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Yuri, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ellie. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles!
I pop up my scalp like a little cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. All the balls of sunshine I held around together like a bundle of kittens. Where I just started with my thumb where I moved around. It's warm and jiggly. There's no other ways. I put it in a bottle you received. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, all the bottles all around. I'm a little dust off my bottle cap. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf we use some more.
Did I actually skip too much of the poem there? Alright, hold on. Yeah, I did. I skipped the whole thing. It's just that long. My God.
My learning makes me lots of friends. Each bottle still had to make amends. Sometimes I feel certain way. Not in the bottles every day. And I've done more dreams. Friend after friend, my bottles. Deeper and deeper, my goodness, hell. I can look at their kids and know the secrets hiding in little squares. Dig it, screaming, screaming. I love that stuff, my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through, my thoughts burn through. I'm finally all done. I open up. I get my my friends. And they come in in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much. I barely pull them up to Jill.
Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika told me a lot.
Monika did. Come to think of it, she said something about Monika yesterday, didn't she?
Yeah, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I've become used to you being so cheerful. Words. Well, never mind. I don't think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks.
I
feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki! Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. I guess she likes the Monika words I chose this time a little better than the other ones. Because, like, I'm assuming they all have, like, hidden values, and the ones I picked last time were too wordy for Natsuki, but maybe not this time. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. Oh, there you go. It's trying too hard to be serious. Yeah? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? No, I'm trying to impress Monika. What are you talking about? You know Yuri would love this angsty... Angsty? Look, Natsuki, I'm really not trying to impress Yuri. She's a talented writer, but that doesn't mean... Ah! Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, so what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you! Natsuki shoves the poem and handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem! If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me! Well, that could have gone better. I don't know why she thought this looked like something Yuri would like. If anything, I've been focusing on trying to imitate Monika's style of writing. There you go. Monika was released from the infirmary early, so she was able to come back shortly after everyone had shared her shared poems. Yeah, like, I really highly doubt a high school is equipped to deal with a broken arm. You probably should nerf that condition to something more reasonable. We didn't want to leave her out, so we decided to have her share as well. Hi again, Holly. How's the writing going? She doesn't have a cast. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. So you decided to stick with my style of writing. I have to say I'm impressed. Is it that bad? No, of course not. I was just surprised that you wrote in this style again. It might be a popular way to write, but it also comes with its own difficulties. Most abstract poems don't really have a clear meaning that the reader can take away from it. But there's still a meaning the writer had in mind while writing it. You just have to focus more to find it. But I'll give you a little hint about this kind of writing. It's all about symbolism. That is, comparing your subjects to something that may seem totally unrelated. For example, you could say that something like simple gossip could be the wind in the night, carrying its secrets throughout the sky. That might have been a bad example, but hopefully you get the point. I think I do. It describes the subject without telling you what the subject is, so you're left to figure it out for yourself. Right? Well, that's part of it. You'll probably get more used to it the more you write this way. Excuse me. So keep it up, and you'll get up to my level in no time. But if you decide to start writing in a different style, that's fine too. It's not like I'm going to force you to write the way I like. I'll keep that in mind. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. I'm gonna put my thing right on the thing. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem, meaningless. Load me. That one wasn't changed though. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's just something I don't see so often, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. I guess Sayori must have picked up that line from Monika. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.